Hi everybody, this is Gist on Deck and I'm not alone. I am here with another visitor. We used to call him Wiseman Idu and also call him Idu Music. One of the finest artists on this planet ever lived. Ah, what are you doing? We're here to discuss one thing that is very important and a lot of us have neglected that aspect, but I think it's time to talk about it since this is a new year and a lot of us are making resolutions. So I think this is like a perfect time to trash this issue out.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Let it be one of your New Year
resolutions.
resolution. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
We
Hmm.
must
Hmm.
learn a lesson.
As you see with tear rubber, chassis, they never come out anything for your body.
Hmm.
Use this one gum body as well.
Tell yourself that, in fact, we're talking about what?
Raise your hand.
Borrowing, right?
Yes.
Borrowing what? Money. Because there are
Money.
many things you can borrow, but let's stick to money for now. So raise your hand or put your hand on your chest or wherever and say, I shall not borrow this year.
I shall not burn.
Because
All
it's
you
just
relationship
the
people, this one is even for you. Gang, 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 gang. That girl that is always shouting, borrow me 2K, borrow me 5K.
hmm.
The way I'm looking at you like this year, you're the one I'm talking to.
You see, borrowing is actually a good thing. You get if
Oh, yeah, borrow me
if
10K.
no wait. We are talking about borrowing. It's not time for
Yeah.
practicals.
No, I need to show you guys how, if you're teaching in class, you have to be show practicals.
That's why I say it's not
So let
it's
me,
not time for practicals yet. Let's do the
no,
theory
practicals
finish.
is the easiest
No.
way.
Let's finish theory. Then we use the theory to do practicals. Okay. So borrowing is actually a good thing because it can afford you to do what you don't have the money to do at the moment.
Yes.
You don't have the money by yourself, but you can ask someone or even the bank to borrow you money to do whatever you want to do, and then when you have it, you pay back. That is where the problem comes in.
Paper.
Pay back. It's easy to borrow, you can just borrow, but to pay back is where the problem, even if you have the money, paying back takes discipline. Even if you have the money, like the time came
I
for you to
mean,
pay back, paying back, seeing your money go.
borrowing is actually sweet, but
is
paying back is
Paying back's a problem.
is. If then go take and borrow, who am I not to borrow?
No,
You
there's a
know,
difference between
that's what some of you say, not me. I didn't say so.
there's a difference between borrowing for projects and borrowing to consume. You get few people borrow money for unnecessary reasons. For example, I can borrow money to impress somebody. Sure, you know.
Really? Do you
Yes.
guys do that?
What do we guys do that? People do it. What is we guys?
Because I know that my ladies don't do that.
Ladies
Yeah.
do
Come
it.
on, come on, we don't do
Let me
that.
tell you, do you know how many ladies have borrowed money that I had to ask them to pay me back?
Obìnrin.
Eh? Borrowing money, just pretend
Please
as
off your
if
mic.
I'm telling
just
you.
borrowing money, just
Look
pretend
at my
as if
face.
Please off your mic, please.
Like I
as
could
if
have killed a lot
you are-
of people.
See, some people are funny. When you borrow them money, they start praying you forget.
Get one where I even hear say the person they pray make the person where him borrow from die.
Like, that's bad. That's bad. You know, when you borrow money, borrow with the plan of paying back.
Okay.
Borrow with the plan of paying back, so that even before the time you promised to pay back, it shows a lot of discipline and integrity
My
on
only
your own part.
my only issue right now with borrowing, I like I don't really have an issue with borrowing itself, just like you said. My only problem is the reason as to why you're borrowing.
Mhm. That's another thing.
The reason as to why you are borrowing that money. And then the people you are borrowing from. Okay, for example, you meet somebody for the first time and the next day you're asking for money.
Funke.
Are you a witch? Let me ask. Are you a witch?
Some
Eh?
people,
How can you meet somebody for the first time and the next day you are asking for money? I had a similar experience with somebody, a friend of mine. You know, I'm not going to mention names because the internet is very wild. And then I introduced this person to another person who I know, and then this person went behind my back to ask the person for money
Oh,
the
wait,
next
wait, wait.
day.
The person you met
Yes,
that you introduced to somebody
yes,
now ask the
went.
person,
Yes, now went
that's
and
the other
asked.
person
Yes,
that
that I
you
introduced.
introduced
Yes,
him to.
yes. Oh, let me break it down. Maybe you don't understand.
Wow.
For example, I know this guy. Okay, let me even.
You know Mr. A.
I know Mr. A. So I introduced Mr. B to Mr. A for a job, and then Mr. B goes behind my back to ask Mr. A for
Money.
money
The next day.
the next day. And then the person now reaches out to me and tells Mr. A now reaches out to me to tell me. I'm like, huh? I don't know about this. And you see how my name is tainted because we are acquaintances, and they will think that, oh, this is how this other person behaves. See, I'll not go lie you, I'm not go cast myself. I know say me I dey borrow, but I look at the people and the faces I borrow, and they are not more than two. Yes, there are people that, okay, we they borrow, you borrow from me, I borrow from you. Jiba Oshewe Assyria to Assyria Arife.
What does that mean?
That means Gualelsa.
What does that mean? Which one is
Gualelsa.
What is Assyria? Assyria what?
You want to borrow my knowledge.
Assyria what?
My knowledge is not
Wait,
for
wait,
free.
wait. Assyria did what?
Money, bring money, I will tell you.
As-
I don't do loan.
Wait,
I
Assyria.
know they share knowledge for
Assyria
loan.
what?
It's your assignments.
Assyria Tarfe.
Yes, you're coaching. So like it's crazy. Like, so that's
Have
my
you-
problem.
See, have you ever seen a situation where you borrow somebody money and then the person does the time the person promised to pay you back has passed. The person didn't call you to tell you that, oh, sorry, oh, I know I'm supposed to give you this money now. I don't have it now, for whatever reason. And then you are seeing them uploading
Status.
status.
That one they
are-
pay in
they
sha.
are flexing.
You know, go pay.
They are painting the town red. but they are owing you 5K.
That 5K is crazy.
Do you know how you can borrow somebody money and then when you're not asking the person to pay you back, the person starts, when it becomes too much,
Yeah.
the person starts
Yeah,
getting
like,
angry.
because of
This guy-
5K. Waiting.
this was-
Oh,
this
guy,
was
you
5K.
go pay. You go pay that 5K. Wait, they beg me like say you won't die. When they beg me for now to pay now problem.
To pay back.
Me, God knows that I really don't have much of that experience because I don't see my money they sleep for outside except
Yeah.
if I want to. Everybody knows me. I'm a charitable person. My second name is Charity.
Charity.
But say you come say that they borrow from me, you don't buy trouble. Because normally, even if you don't borrow from me, if you say you promise me something, normally I dey worry.
I don't want peace.
But say you collect my own money.
Yeah, I
Ain't that
borrow people
problem?
money.
I want
borrow people
problems,
money.
always.
Right now, I know the people I borrow money. The people that have the financial capability to pay back. Else, I'll either not borrow you the money or tell you, oh, I don't have 200K to borrow you, but I can just dash you 20K.
Hmm.
Do you get?
Yeah.
Because I know I won't be expecting you to pay back.
Yeah, there's some people
So I'll
you don't
just
borrow
dash
monies to. Like when they come, and if you know that you have to, like you have something to spare, just dash them. That's like the
And if,
easiest way to have
and
peace
if you
of
have the
mind.
200K
To dash.
to dash, you can dash.
Please
them.
give me first before you give any other.
Someone has owed me 5K for almost 2 years.
Like,
Now, the reason why it took 2 years, or the reason why I kept expecting for 2 years, was because at that time, I didn't have the money. Like, I was very broke. And aside from that, I didn't expect the money for a long time. It was one time that I was in a fix. And, that time, this was many years ago. That time, 5K was...
it was not urgent 5K.
No, urgent
My your
5K
lifesaver.
5K was even a big money. Like you can buy things, you can even travel to some
Block
places.
Asoro.
Yes, block us. So that time, that was when I now called this guy. In fact, I couldn't even call because I didn't have enough. This I sent text message and the person was telling me to like hold on after 1 year plus. So it was
That
just-
ain't me. Like, I'm not the one. Can't do that to me.
so
My
if
money there with your hands. You will beg me.
So if you're a borrower out there, or if you intend to borrow money, please have the integrity, the tenacity,
The temerity,
the discipline,
the audacity.
all the things, yes, to pay back as well as when you promise. Or else you will not have that opportunity to borrow from the same person again.
Don't let me person they follow you like your village people. Because
Borrow money, nobody is saying don't borrow money. Oh. Borrow, no problem. Oh.
borrow as much as you want.
Hey, no
It's a
problem.
free world.
But
If
just
Dangote can borrow, who can I?
don't borrow with 100% agility and paying back with 0%. So borrow with 100% agility
And
and
pay
pay
back.
back with 100% energy.
Yes, oh yes. In fact, buy wine on top, self. Because
Yes,
it's not
you
easy.
are supposed to thank
It's
the
not
person.
easy,
In fact,
bro.
pay interest, but you know, with
Mm.
some people have like they have good hearts.
Yes.
They don't
Just
collect
like you
interest.
have a good heart and you're going
Yeah.
to borrow me money now after the show. You borrow me and who knows?
How much am I borrowing?
knows?
How much?
$10 billion.
Problem. Just borrow me the $10 billion so that I can borrow it to you. So I can borrow you back because I don't have it now.
Oh, yeah, give me 5K.
Right.
Urgent 5K.
Right. Have
More
this,
than
sell
embarrass
it.
ourselves.
So I'll give you my
This is
SIM card.
better
It's 5K.
encouraging you. You just encourage us to borrow.
No. Who is encouraging you to borrow? If you don't have, I'm saying if you don't have, but if
No,
you
I
have,
have.
why are you borrowing?
I have actually. Ask me how, where it is.
Oh, it's not with me.
No, it's not with you.
Where is
It's in
it?
the future.
You have in the future. Good. Your future is bright. Let's get there.
Please, the moral of this video is please don't borrow if you know you cannot pay back because you don't know what situation you're putting the other person into. That money you're collecting might be the person's last card and the person might not be able to say no, just like myself. But then, please, let's have conscience. Let's buy small conscience. They sell it, it's very cheap. You can see it on the road. Just buy it, please. Thank you very much. And
See you next time. Same place.
excuse me, sir. You don't know that we have people, subscribers, and we need new extra subscribers.
Yes. If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe to this channel for interesting topics, interesting gist, and many more.
Many more to come. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss. I mean, what are we friends for? Bye. You don't say bye. Bye now. Hi, lovelies. All you need to do is click on that subscribe button and get notified for hot and thrilling contents only on Gist on Deck. See you later.